Hello everyone, welcome back to another English lesson. If you guys haven't yet and you would like to know when I go live, when I post new lessons, and when I have quizzes and tests for you, you can hit that red subscribe button and you can also turn on your notifications. That way you'll know when I go live. All right, so we're going to get into today's lesson. Today's lesson was requested again by Aliawan. Thank you so much for requesting such interesting lessons. If any of you have any lesson requests, feel free to put them in the comments. Okay, so today we're going to go and look at the difference between no and not. Okay, no and not. So first of all, I think everyone here knows that no and not are negatives. So when we want to make a sentence negative, we're going to use either no or not. But there are some grammar points that we need to keep in mind when using no and not, okay? So generally, we can't use no and not in the same sentence. If we use them in the same sentence, it is called a double negative, okay? So that is not correct or traditionally correct English, all right? So we can use no and not sometimes in the same sentence. I'll give you a quick example. Are you hungry? No, comma, I'm not. No, comma, I'm not. But we need to separate the no and the not with a comma, okay? So keeping those things in mind, let's take a look at the grammar differences between no and not. All right, we're gonna hop into the lesson. I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, so I hope you can see it. All right, we have no and not, right? Okay, so the first one we're gonna look at is no, okay? So we use no before a noun without an article. Without an article. What is an article? Well, an article is a, an, or the, okay? A, an, or the. So when we use no before a noun, there is no article, okay? So when we say this, when we use no here, it means there is none of something. None of something. Okay? The example written here is, there is no food in the refrigerator. There is no food in the refrigerator. Okay, so that means there is nothing there, no food. Okay? I think you understand it so far. Pretty easy, right? Let me know if you have any questions as we go. All right, the next one, still focusing on no. So we use no before nouns that are modified by adjectives, again, without an article. So what does this mean? If we have a noun, and the noun is preceded by an adjective. Okay, for example, heavy table. Heavy is an adjective, table is the noun. We're not going to use an article, but we can use no. Okay, so let's take a look at my example here. There are no good players on their team. So no, and then we have the adjective, good, and we're talking about players. Here's our noun. Okay? There are no good players on their team. All right, very good. Let's go to the next one. Here we use no to answer yes or no questions. Okay? Yes or no questions. So, example, have you eaten dinner yet? No. You could simply say no, or you could say, no, I haven't. No, I have not. But you can tell we're going to have no, comma, I have not. No, I haven't. Okay? if no and not are in the same sentence, which they can be sometimes, you need to separate them with a comma. Okay? Very good. We can also use no before gerunds. So gerunds are verbs that end in ing, and they act as nouns. They act as nouns. So we can put no in front of a gerund because it acts like a noun. And again, there is no article, no a, no an, no the. Okay? So here's the example. There is no smoking allowed in this building. There is no smoking allowed in this building. Okay? Sometimes it'll just be no plus the gerund. For example, no running. A lot of the times my teachers, when I was in elementary school, they would always tell the children, no running, no running. So it's kind of like a command, right? No running. Okay, there is no smoking allowed in this building. Very good. Next one, not. So now we are on to not. We use not to make verbs negative. Okay, so easy, right? I do not want to watch TV. I do not want to watch TV. Okay, to want is a verb. I do not want to watch TV. We can also conjugate this to I don't want to watch TV. Usually native speakers will make it don't. Whenever there's a not, have not, do not, a lot of the times, most of the time, we're going to make it the contraction. So I don't want. I haven't watched something. Okay? Next one. Not is used with adjectives without nouns. Okay? Not can also be used with adverbs. So, adjectives without nouns. Okay? Example, he is not angry. So here, angry, there is no noun following it. So we can use not here. Okay? Not can also be used with adverbs. So not surprisingly is an adverb. Many people disagreed with him. Not surprisingly, many people disagreed with him. Okay? Are you following so far? I know there is a lot of information. We're going to have a quiz at the end, so please stick around for that, okay? Use not with nouns with articles. So remember, we used no for nouns that are not using articles. Here with not, we need to use articles if we have a noun. So there is not a car outside. So this sentence sounds a little strange to me because I would prefer to say there isn't a car outside. There isn't a car outside. Usually when the words is and not are not contracted, you're kind of emphasizing the not part. There is not a car outside. There isn't a car outside. Okay? But notice that we have a here. If we didn't have a, we could say there is no car outside. There is no car outside. What are you talking about? There isn't a car outside. Here we need a. Okay? Next one on not. Not is used with any, enough, much, and many. So these are keywords that you have to keep in mind. So if you want to use not, you can use them with any, enough, much, and many. Okay? So I have one example here. There is not much left. There is not much left. We could also say there is not any left. There is not enough left. There aren't many left. Okay? So any, enough, much, many. Use not. Okay. Not is also used before nouns or pronouns with short replies. So when we're having a natural conversation, usually we don't talk in long, complete sentences. Sometimes we just give short replies, okay? For example, who is upset? Who is upset? You reply, not me, not him, not her, not Sally, not Lucy. Okay? So we can use not before pronouns and nouns in short replies. All right, so here is our first question. I hope you are following along. I hope it was pretty easy to understand. Let's see, we're going to either use no or not. So which one do you think is correct here? There is any chocolate left. There is any chocolate left. Please write your answer in the comments. Let's see if you can get it right. I hope you can. Ready, set, answer. There is not any chocolate left. There is not any chocolate left. So usually if you say it like this, is not, a lot of the times you're emphasizing the not. There is not any chocolate left. This is the more conversational way we would say it. There isn't any chocolate left. A native speaker would probably say it this way. There isn't any chocolate left. Okay, it's just easier to say. It sounds, it's just more natural. Okay, let's try question number 2. I have money. So remember, we're using either no or not. No or not. You have 2 choices. Okay, I have money. Okay, write your answer in the chat, in the comments, and let's see if you could get it right. The answer is, I have no money. I have no money. So money is a noun. Money is a noun. Notice that we don't have an article an, the. Okay? So here we would say, I have no money. So if you wanted to use not in this sentence, how would you change the sentence? Okay? I would change it to, I don't have any money. I do not have any money. Okay? So if you wanted to use not, I do not have any money. Okay. Or I do not have money. Either is okay. Question number 3. I do think she is very happy. I do think she is very happy. We're going to either use no or not. Write your answers in the comments. And let's see the answer. Ready? I do not think she is very happy. I do not think she is very happy. Okay? We can also say, I don't think she is very happy. I don't think she's very happy. Remember, the contraction is very common in conversation. Okay? Question number 4. There is enough room. There is enough room. No or not. Okay, write your answers down in the comments. Very, very good. All right, the answer here is not. There is not enough room. So remember, with words like enough, any, much, many, we're going to use not. Okay, there is not enough room. We could also say there isn't enough room. Okay, very good. Question number 5. Who broke this window? Who broke this window? You're asking everybody, was it you? Was it you? Was it you? Who broke this window? Okay, write your answers in the comments. Me. Me. No or not? The answer is not me. Not me. So remember before, nouns, pronouns, especially in short replies, we often use not. Not me, not him, not you, not Kevin. Okay, very good. And number 6, this is our last question, so I hope you get it right. There were satisfied customers. There were satisfied customers. No or not? Let's see if you can get this last question right. Okay, so the answer to number 6 is no. There were no satisfied customers. There were no satisfied customers. Okay, we use no here because we have a noun, which is customers, and this is an adjective, satisfied. So satisfied customers. And there is no article. We have no no an, no the. No satisfied customers. Okay? Very good, everybody. All right. So, let me just bring back my window. Okay, very good. How well did you do? Did you get 6 out of 6? Did you get 100%, or were there some tricky ones in there? If there was one that you got wrong, please let me know which one it was. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Okay, I hope this was a helpful and useful lesson for you. Again, if you have any lesson suggestions, feel free to put them in the comments below. I'll do my best to give you those lessons as soon as I can. All right, thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you guys in my next lesson. Bye everyone!